ကျွန်တော်မှတ်လိုက်ပြီလို့
Okay all right အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ little bit of again project to product okay so digital transformation ဆိုတာဘာလဲဆိုရှင် every company become a software company right အဲ့တော့အခုကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ application ကိုကြည့်မယ်ဆိုရင် this is a one product ဒီ product ဒီဘယ် market ကို disrupt လုပ်သွားပြီလဲဆိုလို့ရှင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ money changer တွေ right ကျွန်တော်တို့ငွေဆိုရင်ဟို city hall တို့ဘာလို့မှာပတ်စံ change ထုတ်တဲ့ဟာတွေကိုအဲ့ market ကြီးတစ်ခုလုံးသူက started to disrupt right သူဘယ်လို disrupt လုပ်လဲ simple come up with a product ပြီးလို့ရှင်ပြီးတော့အဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဒီ product ကိုကျွန်တော်က they need to run on the infrastructure right အဲ့တော့ idea ပဲရှိတဲ့အတွက်သူတို့မှာ traditional data center တွေဘာမှမ run နိုင်ဘူး then they leverage on the cloud provider right ဒီ application စပြီးတော့ထွက်တော့သူ့ရဲ့ product and services သူ့ရဲ့ဒီ unique selling point တွေပါလဲဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ခရီးသွားတဲ့အခါမှာ what do we exchange the money right we exchange the money so အဲ့တော့အဲ့အတွက်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဘာလုပ်ရလဲ what is the pain point ဒီကျွန်တော်တို့ maybe Bugis မှာရှိတဲ့ or maybe Chinatown မှာရှိတဲ့ပတ်စံလဲဖို့များများပေးတဲ့money change အောင်လိုက်ရှာရတယ် and then ကျွန်တော်တို့အပါပတ်စံလဲရတယ်အဲ့ဒီမှာပတ်စံလဲတဲ့အခါမှာပိုလဲတာတွေလိုလဲတာတွေအမှကြိုပြီးတော့တွက်တာတွေမတွက်တာတွေရှုပ်ချက်တွေကိုခန့်တယ် right that's the pain point so this application solve by the problem ဘာ solve လုပ်လဲဆိုရှင် okay ကျွန်တော်ဒီ application ကျွန်တော်က subscribe လုပ်လိုက်တယ် and then အခုဆိုရှင်ကျွန်တော်မှာဒီကျွန်တော် bank account နဲ့ချိန်ထားတယ် then you can see all of the transactions အဲ့တော့အခုဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ AWS infrastructure GCP Azure infrastructure အကုန်လုံးဒီကတ်နေပဲပေါ့လောက်ထားအဲ့ဒီမှာကျွန်တော်ပတ်စံဘယ်လောက်မှမရှိဘူး you can see this right ဒါကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဒီ application business use case က one of my business use case okay ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီ update ရွေးချက်ကအဲ့ရွေးချက်မဟုတ်ဘူး so နောက်တဲ့ application နောက်တဲ့ use case ကပါလဲဆိုရင် let's say ကျွန်တော်ဂျပန်အောင်သွားပြီ then I have Singapore dollar right and then ပြီးရင်ကျွန်တော် I go to Singapore dollar let's say if need to go to Japan yen ကျွန်တော်ဂျပန်မှာ maybe စားတော့ဆိုင်မှာကျွန်တော်ပစ္စည်းတစ်ခုဝယ်ပဲအဲ့ဝယ်တဲ့အချိန်မှာကျွန်တော် chain နေ right look at this then I click next and then maybe I type $100 then I get this amount of money so then traditional business ဒီကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ business use case ရဲ့ပြဿနာတွေပါရှင်းသွားလဲပိုချင်းနိုင်လိုချင်းနိုင်ကျွန်တော်အဲ့ပြဿနာမရှိတော့ right ပတ်စံပိုရရတယ်လိုရတယ်မရှိတော့ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဒီ exchange rate ဒီ is on the spot ဒီ application က on the spot ဒီ Bloomberg ရဲ့တကယ်ဒီ global exchange rate နဲ့ကျွန်တော်ကတိုက်ရိုက်ဟိုဖြစ်တယ် right အဲ့မှာပိုလာလိုရတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့မှမရှိ right ဘယ်လိုတစ်ခါလို့ရှိရင်ဖြစ်တယ်စိတ်ထဲမှာဟုတ်မလားCD Chinatown လေးသွားပြီးတော့ချင်းနေလို့ရှိရင်ပတ်စံလေးနှစ်ချက်လောက်ပိုရတာအမေကိုမှဟိုဟာတွေဖြစ်နေအဲ့ဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့ဟာသွားရတဲ့ဒုက္ခတွေအဲ့ဟာသွားရတဲ့ဘတ်စကားစီးရတဲ့ကိုယ့်ရဲ့အချိန်တွေပါတယ်မတွေ့တော့တင်မလားအဲ့နှစ်ချက်လေးပိုရတာကိုပဲကိုကစိတ်ထဲမှာဖြစ် then I just need to exchange that things let's say ကျွန်တော် online နေ PC တစ်ခုဝယ်ချင်တယ် I just change like maybe US or Europe or whatever right there are how many currency available about 150 currency this is the digital transformation ဘယ် industry ကို disrupt လုပ်လိုက်တာလဲဆိုလို့ရှိရင် number 1ကျွန်တော်တို့ရဲ့ traditional bank money exchange business right ကျွန်တော်တို့တခါလေးဆိုတွေ့ရမလား MRT တွေပါရနားမှာရှိတယ်ဟိုဟာလေးတွေ then you go and count Singapore မှာတွေ့ရနေပါ that's one number 2 bank ဒီဟာဒီကျွန်တော်တို့ရဲ့ traditional financial services ရဲ့ one of product တခုဒီ money exchange လုပ်တဲ့ဟာဒီသူတို့ရဲ့ one of the business တခု now these type of small company starting to take business from the bank traditional bank right make sense traditional banks why traditional banks want to move to the cloud because they need to compete these type of guy these companies doing it rightအခုဆိုရင် Wise for example another business use case another product and services right okay did you trip application ပေါ်လာတော့ then just money exchange that's it သူတို့စပြီးတော့ launch လုပ်တဲ့ခါမှာဒါကျွန်တော် I'm the beta user that's one အဲ့ခါမှာသူတို့ they came up with another idea rightနာမည်က U-Trip that means the founder have some vision that ဟိုကသူကဒီ travel လုပ်တဲ့ life experience လူတစ်ယောက်ကနေပြီးတော့သူက travel လုပ်တဲ့ experience ကို they want to change the game right အဲ့တော့ပေါ်လာလဲဆိုရင် then you hear through trip travel insurance ဒါမရှိ then he came up with this another idea think about this Singapore dollar exchange is one microservice written in whatever and maybe USD another microservice Europe one other microservice ဒါကျွန်တော် made up လုပ်တာကျွန်တော် example ပြောတာနော် one microservice then they came up with another idea this travel insurance ဘာကြောင့်လဲဆိုရင် travel လုပ်ပြီးဝယ်တာပစ္စည်းဝယ်တာပါညာတဲ့ဆိုရင် then we need another thing ဘာလဲလို့ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်က insurance လုပ်သေးတယ် what if we lost the luggage what if something happened what about အဲ့ကျွန်တော် travel လုပ်တဲ့တိုင်းပြည်မှာနေမကောင်းဖြစ်လို့ရှိရင်ဘယ်လိုလုပ်မလဲ something like that အဲ့တော့ then travel they came up with another idea come on. So what happened? Traditionally, insurance agent phone they will code the insurance. Then how long does it take? Insurance agent phone call. And then it will take you maybe 2-3 days, right? That's the business pain point. Then, if traditional insurance company, they don't do digital transformation, like this innovation, product and services, what's going to happen? These guys are going to take over the insurance business slowly, right? Yeah, man, this is digital transformation. So you see, as an example, I want to go to Japan or whatever, maybe click one, maybe ASEAN, and maybe select departure. Let's say I'm going to travel on 15, then confirm and get a code. So then I will get a code, right? Digital transformation, everything is software. Okay, but I mean through the successful this is one of the innovation, right? Okay, developers, this is a business logic, right? That business logic. Developers write business logic, right? Developers write code, and then being they're gonna run on the infrastructure, like platform, right? Infrastructure I will only talk about platform. Okay, platform solution, network, compute, storage, security, everything. Okay, so and then it came up with another idea. Okay, continuously to be continuously innovating, right? The continuously innovating the code developers, they have to integrate all of these business logic. They have to push continuously on the product and services. If the hard product and service doesn't work, then take it out. Okay, so continuously integrating. So now it comes to here parks, right? A lot of whatever you can do all of this. You see product and services. That's all. So what is the business? The YouTube that do a business use case, then right? Then you can go to insurance, you can go to parks, you can have a cards, blah, 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 blah. And you can see all the transactions, blah, 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 right? Okay. The product is continuously innovating, continuously providing services, continuously doing digital transformation, and continuously disrupting the market, right? The market is number one, money changing market, right? Number two, insurance market. Number three, travel booking market, right? So like booking.com, cloud.com, trip.com, that is slowly innovating and changing. And the generally we need to run on infrastructure. Okay? Yeah. Great. Let's talk about Grab. Same idea. The application, the Grab started on taxi Sala, right? Now it becomes super app. That means everything app. Lutia lifestyle. Like, what do you need? You need food. You need to buy grocery. You need to go transport, and you need the banking. You need everything. They have everything here, right? Product and services, they keep innovating, right? Then DRD, right, is about microservices. Like transport is one microservice. Let's say I want to go to here. Let's say I want to go to maybe Plaza Singapore. And click this, and then it come up with this, right? And then different types of features come up, right? As you know what, the Grab shares were the Grab share COVID period you can't do that. So now it come back again, got beta, right? If you click, then it's more cheaper, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Okay, so I diamond the business logic developers, right? They keep adding and adding continuously. The business logic will do a code base will continuously keep adding and adding. Application general one, but infrastructure money net, then we need to run for this through a code gap. Consumers you output that. Then that's our job. Damn it, right? Okay, so that means developers and we infrastructure platform. There's no such thing called network engineers or storage engineer, Linux admin, no such thing anymore. We have to change that mindset, right? Be not about the innovation, and we leverage on the cloud. This is right? Oh, okay. Cool. So that we know about being settled later. That being about being level settled later. The solution. Talk about product and services. Why again? Okay, majajama aso. Then we need this tech stack. Can look at this? Business care about innovating the product and services, right? And developer write code. releasing new features, right? 150 currency. What about make it like another more currency, another product features here launch and then travel insurance and then airline booking and then like a company developers keep innovating business logic then they will keep launching new features. But I may to developer give you features got users that is nothing, right? So we need this. That's why we're here. So think about it. A cool kid or let's say think about insurance and bank. Every business goal stay the same, but technologies change. How we know, right? So that means technologies change, technology evolve, but end goal stay the same. So at all, technology it would disrupt, right? The market generally, any industry, technology is disrupting. Insurance, finance, aviation, airlines, publishing, generally lifestyle, everything changed, right? But any to do technologies change, but end goal stay the same. How So then didn't discuss what about the CICD? Again, D session is all targeting for cohort 3. That we may idea I always keep changing. Then okay, it applicable to cohort 4, then just join it. But somewhere along the line, generally focus population, we have to split the class, right? Because cohort 4 is focusing on Kubernetes, cohort 3 focusing on something else. Okay. So at all, first, generally a mindset, right? Right? Forget about network engineer, system engineer, right? I keep telling again and again. Cloud came out. This is the first thing we need platform engineer mindset. People, the tool they are DevOps engineer, SRE, it doesn't matter. Okay? Right? Number 1, requirements, a culture, a change in a culture and mindset. Demonstrate look at example. Right? Business and mindset now started to change. Culture started to change. That is the requirements. So what is the goal? Generally a goal solution. Developers productivity. That means developers kind of your through idea business. Okay, business kind of your idea idea then they will idea to transform company or transform the developers you be like right. And then developers kind of your how business logic will a feature and in a then they need to launch to the consumer right market. How we know? And generally the mindset productive of the developers through business logic microservices applications market right market that is our goal. Okay, not only our goal is both goal for whole organizations, right? So productivity of developers. Look at here, productivity of developers. And then okay, developers write code, but nobody use it. So what's the point? And then developer write code. They have the business people come up with this idea, right? Ideas is cheap. Execution is expensive, right? Everybody has an idea, right? We are here, right? Yeah. A business logic, a product and services to you. We need to ship to the market, right? Market to ship to blue ship to reliably, safely, and securely. Oh, this is our here. DevOps, developers plus operations. Right? Look at this here. Productivity for the developers and then reliability of the platform engineers. Right? Everything they are going to do, right? But what is our goal? Business values, right? So Konaga you trip apps. What is the business value of that? Traditional general person change to what they pay, right? Insurance agent phone call they pay. They solve that problem. That is their value, right? Faster, cheaper. And any industry, think about any other industry like banking, finance, insurance, automobile, aviation, any industry. This is the thing. Okay. So top 5 things, right? Now that the mindset. And who let you know they are. Forget about technology, forget about AWS or GCP, Azure, Kubernetes, Istio. Doesn't matter, right? We need to set our mindset first. Number 1, the platform engineering pitted generally business logic or market ship model. We need a lot of tools, right? Tools and technologies, right? Tools and technologies. So think about it. Generally, tools and technologies will be used in the hundreds of engineers in the organizations, right? Let's say you are the central core team, you are the platform, right? You build a house, and a lot of people are going to stay. Business people, UI, UX developers, finance, and whatever. There are many people will be used by hundreds of engineers in organizations. You have to know that. Number two, generally, infrastructure platform engineers, the goal, right? Empowers developers. General developers, we have to support them, help them, right? Unlock the real scenario, unlock them so that developers' productivity and feature velocity. This is key, right? Feature velocity means apps. YouTube started with that money changing apps, then it will slowly disrupt another business domain, like small business domain. This is features, right? And then it will disrupt another features domain. It will slowly business, your success people, your business grow people, features you constantly release. We need to release really fast, right? How we not? Anyhow, for release over that, honest chain. But the reality of product teams, business teams, data engineers, data scientists, etc., etc., etc. Then we have to support them. We are not data scientists, we are not data engineers, but we are platform engineers, right? Now think about it, Rosie, no matter which organization you go, you're relevant. If wherever you go, which country you go, you're relevant. And organizations, business, cloud providers, the cool day, and then organizations started to change called multi-cloud infrastructure foundations. So that is one. But pitch and cloud infrastructure, like resilience for the infrastructure, right? And then robust for the infrastructure. That means what is resilient? That means, let's say if your one Kubernetes cluster down, your Kubernetes cluster is up and running in another Niyama, right? Another cloud provider. The whole product and services always available 24/7, 365 all the time. That is our goal. You see here, developers and business and products teams, through business, features you launch we cannot do thick manual way of doing things doesn't work anymore. Then the infrastructure as code plays an important role. Okay. And the automation, constantly focus eliminating try solution, manual load case repetitive through infrastructure automation tools. Example, solution, then the class at environment, right? Kubernetes solution below issue solution below environment how to automation to script the EBO, then the launch, right? It's a simple thing, but repetitive task then he tried to automate it, right? So at a general organization, then we have to find constantly, constantly find focus eliminating try manual repetitive task. Okay, that the general infrastructure cloud came up platform engineer, platform infrastructure engineer, top thing. There are many, like maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, never end, but this is a key. Yeah, okay. Any question, DJ? No question. Okay, cool. So at all, okay, then the feature velocity, productivity, market will disrupt local web. Then generally application deployment loaded, development loaded, right? So like companies goal, generally companies here goal must increase agility and innovate faster, come up with new features. So agility, how example the best example is yoga they are really good at agility. Think about it, through a body, then they were transformed to here, then here, like right? That's called agility. You can transform flawlessly, easily. I train boxing and mixed martial arts. Train the we power speed ဘာညာအကုန်လုံးကောင်းတဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့က we have some sort of like a strength and conditioning training ဆိုတာရှိတယ်အဲ့ဟာကြောင့်ဘာလဲဆိုကျွန်တော်တို့ကဒီကျွန်တော်တို့ body agility ကို train တာဥပမာဆိုတော့ထိုင်နေနဲ့you can stand up like you can move အဲ့ဒါမျိုးလုပ်တဲ့ဟာကိုသူက agility လို့ခေါ်ရတာ example right ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီလူရဲ့ခန္ဓာကို such in Google call like agility exercises for maybe a mixed martial arts trainer, something like that. Maybe agility exercise for yoga, whatever, right? So that is called agility, right? Then you get the idea. So companies the increase agility, that means they can change anytime, all the time through a business idea. They change it, right? Called agile, right? And then innovate faster. They can innovate faster and faster, right? So any concept, any principle, I'm always agile. I don't like generate cost competency is always improving, innovating, and doing better and better so that the better products. Right? General class is a product can do better and better. Okay. So any mindset. So at the modern organization here, go. Agility, innovate faster. What is it? Here in the middle, better products. How we know? At all. Why? Why do they do that? Because of the competitive. In order to be more competitive, like in any industry, right? Let's say example, Adidas having a competitor like Nike, Under Armour, whatever, right? What is it? This French company, two products is Decathlon, right? Singapore is a Decathlon, right? Better, cheaper, right? Competitive, right? Even like so in like they shopping more sort of thing. Let's say example, what is it? Singapore solution 3 time in like Gap. Who did they buy? You realize the Gap is gone. Look at it, a sentence to solution like Gap is all gone. And now got the Ochema Apple Store Binama who Binama point who Adidas you know Eddie had the what is it called Abercrombie and Fitch, right? General who I cited of money. It's gone now. Who is taking over the apparel industry now? The generally the clothing what? Uniqlo, right? You see, they keep innovating, cheaper, faster, whatever. So gotta be competitive, right? And companies must create better products, right? Nike always came up with new idea, new design, new shoes. Adidas gonna the same, and then Under Armour come in, right? That is in that one industry, that lifestyle industry, right? So companies must create a better products. This is the key. They need to heavily influenced by the technology and increasing building products that are technology itself. So this is the reason every company become a software company. Companies we are software company. Let's say if you listen Mercedes to talks Mercedes to company. We are not automobile company, we are software company. Listen those. New York Times, we are not a publishing company, we are software company. Listen their talks. Okay. Listen the bank CIO, CEO, whatever. Oh, we are not a bank, we are a technology company. Okay. As a solution, always the agility, always innovation or lower measure, then we need traditional technologies, traditional right? And not only technology, but also way of right? Traditional network engineer, system engineers, the CICD concept is totally new. We have nothing to do with CICD, right? We have no idea. Oh, a network engineer, what do you do? Router, switches, firewall, load balancer, you set up, pentest, config, done. One is router switch you pay product and services support that. You never asked that question. oh, I'm doing routers. I'm doing the Cisco ECI and VMware NSAs and what is it? I'm going to configure this and configure that. Routing protocol is cool, this and that, blah, 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 blah. But we never ask the questions why we are doing it. I have no idea. Router switching a firewall and I had a configure. But slowly, somewhere along the line, 2013, I feel stuck. I don't move anymore. Then something's happening, something changing. I need to do some sort of searching, and it's period I found this thing, right? Okay, so you got the idea. CI, right? Traditional network system engineers, then now, number 30 mindset, change to be, change to wise, blog example, and then CI. So that means developers constantly like business came up with idea all the time, right? Business people, products and product manager, people, they came up with ideas all the time. Idea through constantly integrate, continuously integration, right? This slide that photo, right? I keep adding and adding the slide that I making better and better. So this is a mindset. I am look at everything that we can keep doing this way, right? So I keep creating the value, business value better and better and better. Okay. So same mindset, idea CD, we need to transform into code, right? So developers transform into code as often as possible into a shared repository. That's why it started with Git, right? GitHub. Git because today code business logic microservices store in that repository. Developers keep doing it. Business product and customers right? So along the way, we need to do the automation for building and testing, right? Infrastructure as code human error infrastructure as code can prevent with right? So we need to do the build, test, the echo users you launch solution smoothly along the way. That's why I call it CICD pipeline. Look at this pipe. The moment developer code through it, developer infrastructure the infrastructure as code or business logic as code. Anyhow, the repository push and then it will start to do the pipeline trigger step by step, right? Like general PC total, right? Like your car PC total assembly line, yeah, right? And then you will came out the product like car one loaded, right? So all of these things, and then it will allow teams to get feedback quickly and find issue easily. The people test send in feedback techniques like CICD techniques. That's where it started, right? And the CID means continuously integrate right? In we have to be shipped, right? We have to ship to the consumer, right? Extend further by continuously delivering is simple delivery. Continuously deliver and continuously deploy. And these are like Amazon, AWS, then anyhow, okay? So anyway, ship load, right? Continuously integrate, continuously deploy load. Changes the business logic features are changes the continuously integrate load, continuously deliver load environment okay, productions what the customer environment then the chart like my staging, testing environment, user acceptance test environment, then we got to do all these techniques. But down the solution because of this, and it's because of this. Yeah, I mean, right? The mindset change karma. Then you will see why you are doing all of this CICD. And then, okay, then we can learn the technology. Yeah, I mean, right? So, always a business use case right here, right? We can't just do a technology for the sake of doing them. Right? It was but what is the business value behind it? We have to know, right? Yeah. So CICD, developers that write code, push in the repository, right? Let's say example container machine so right? And then application and they will build package build application at application application VM run right? And then they will talk to the virtual machine application deploy local load and then application virtual machine deploy low virtual machine chain switch chain switch network engineer right? Switch network engineer hey my server load connect load network about right? Load network about okay then network engineer network engineer configure share no share VLAN by configure then network engineer take over right? Application run on the developer write code, application run on the developer application 12 example like maybe EXE file 12 right? Let's say example EXE or maybe DMG whatever 12 and then run on the server. I server virtual machine and switch you have a switch network engineer layout you have an access switch and distribution switch and core switch and then you have a firewall and a load balancer IPS IDS so network engineer take over and then you have an internet right? And the application go out internet and come to the internet. So that is how it works. Traditionally, very silo. That means network engineer don't talk to VM, maybe rarely talk, and network engineer never talk to developers, right? And we have no idea about CICD or whatever, okay? And everything is silo. Networking, server admin, sysadmin, developers, right? And like a SASTC, SE banya, because any high level machine, right? Traditionally. Okay, this one line answer net your association. The end body get my code from source to production as quickly and as securely as possible. That's the end. That's a one-line statement, right? That is only a mindset shift. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And platform perspective. Platform perspective got any infrastructure CNDS, compute network database storage. Any infrastructure, generally a product and services in the technology infrastructure run it, that's it. Compute network database storage like EC2, VPC, and maybe DynamoDB, RDS, and the storage like a S3 banyak. Okay. And security perspective there's a three different perspective, right? Three different perspective. Number one, platform and infrastructure security perspective. We are here. Right? And then application security perspective, like developers, the application level security banyak right? And then data, right? Let's say some database tamaria, right? Critical security banyak right? Then we have three different security perspectives. So that security is everyone's responsibility, right? For example, container warm like HashiCorp Vault, Spiffy, banyak MTLS, zero trust banyak right? Okay. And then the next one, if you look at it, anything is about this is our GG message product, right? A product and services got running. Let's say microservice application like transfer application anything, right? They had 5 different DevOps from perspective. One, identity and access management. One layer. Another one, incident response. Something happened. What we're gonna do? Another one, detective control. Detective control so our infrastructure environment like we will all have detect. We will detect. And then what happened? Detective control, preventive control. That there is more deep go security. That will be another like track that we can focus on. Detective control. And then data protection one, and then infrastructure security. So it's here. So general, the high level in general then the PV general skills so we need to build solely on the here, infrastructure security, identity and access management. At the end of the day, what do we care is all here. Right? And then we can map back to the technology map. Okay? That's I think, and then 3 in like the PMBO review the how the CCD perspective and we build a framework and then and then the period that we type in the tech hands-on technical to like Argo CD like Flex Jenkins then we focus on technical implementation. Okay. So and I add more slide. As we say, idea and we can focus back to the technology. Okay, specialized ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဟိုဟာဒီ cloud native ကိုကျွန်တော် transform လုပ်ရသည်ကျွန်တော်ဒီ networking ကနေပြီး transform လုပ်လာတဲ့အတွက်ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ focus is always on the infrastructure space, right? အဲ့လိုနဲ့ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဒီ core knowledge ကိုကျွန်တော်က base ယူပြီးမှကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ expertise ကိုကျွန်တော်ဖြည်းဖြည်းချင်းကျွန်တော်ဖြန့်တာ right? Networking ဆိုပြောလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်ကဘာလို့မြင်ရမလဲဆိုရင် think as a connectivity, right? It's not of appliance whatever, right? It's about connectivity လို့မြင်ရ right? အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကြည့်ကြည့်မယ်ဆိုရှင် networking connectivity ဒီဘယ် application ဘယ်ပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ် is a necessary component. It's not a necessary, it's a compulsory, right? မရှိလို့မရအောင် right? အဲ့ခါမှာကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ infrastructure တစ်ခုလုံးကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ကဒီ platform engineering ကိုစပြီးလေ့လာတဲ့အခါမှာ this is a foundation ကျွန်တော်က cloud providers ရဲ့ infrastructure ကိုနားလည်ရမယ် right? This is a cloud တကယ်လား right? This is a cloud အဲ့ဒီဟာကိုနားလည်ရမယ်အခုကျွန်တော် hands on နေနဲ့ကျွန်တော်ကလုပ်နေပြီ right? And then not only through your concept like that's what AWS and you will have Azure, right? Sorry, Google Cloud ဆိုရင် Google ရဲ့ networking infrastructure ဘယ်လို set up လုပ်ထားတယ်အဲ့ approach ကနေကျွန်တော်တို့ကသွားမယ် right? Because ဒီထဲမှာဆိုရင်တချို့လူဆိုရင် like you want to be architect. Let's say example, who is it? Hongkong tech we association they want to switch from developers to solution architect, right? I don't know, so the business logic တွေပဲ code တွေပဲနေစဉ်တော့မရေးချင်တော့ and they want to become like a platform infrastructure architect အဲ့ဘက်ကိုသူတို့ကသွားချင်တယ် so then you have to start from here, right? Okay, and here called cloud resources, right? Cloud ပေါ်မှာ resources တွေဆိုဘယ်လိုပါလဲဆိုရင် you will have virtual machine, VPC, storage, routers, like a firewall, load balancer, cloud resources တွေ routers means like a routing diversity, cloud providers, right? And then they run on the Kubernetes. The then Kubernetes class run it, and then everything is on the API. Your DMA product and service here DDI right? The Kubernetes for microservice they are running. Okay. The how simplify low layer solution. This is the one, right? Okay. Why Kubernetes so popular? Because it can run on anywhere, right? AWS, Azure, GCP, cloud provider cloud resources တွေဒါတွေပဲ right? တို့ဘာတို့နာမည်ဒါပြောင်းပြီးပြီးမယ်ဒါတွေပဲ and then even on premise is the same, right? VM and on premise မှာ VPC တော့မရှိပါဘူးလေ on premise မှာ VM on premise ဆိုရင် VLAN network VRF ဒီမှာ network engineers တွေသိရ right? And then storage router firewall ဘာညာပြီးကွာ and then Kubernetes and then our product and services they are all going to be run on here, right? Soကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီနေ့တော့ I think that's it for today. So yeah, everything is set. Everyone is on board, right? And then we're gonna go with speed. Like rocket ship is moving. Start from next week. And okay, recording solo drum, right?